Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We're going to get started shortly. We're waiting for Miss Mackowiak's last class of the day to come. And so we're just running a bit behind. I'm just adjusting the camera so that you can get a good view of the children reading today. Well, not reading, but speaking those folks from memory. All right, so I'm going to leave it here and we'll get started as soon as they come in. Super important that you adjust yourselves now. You are the only ones sticking out. So I would either scoot this down and have you come right in here. The pom-poms decorate the stage. I'm happy with how I want it to be closer. There you go. Not happy with it. That looks pretty good. I don't know. I'm not sure. Mm-hmm. Because they were purchased off Amazon. Have what? It started yet? No, it hasn't. You have not missed it. Get ready. Right, not right. Right was in the middle, so this is going to be Williams's class. I know you want to be on camera. Yep. You literally shut me on camera. That's what it is.
I need estimating from the math class for this middle, and I need Cynthia from the Mackowiak
Really
class.
love how she said, don't hear about
So estimating from the math class, Cynthia from the Mackowiak, and Stella from the Junior. Thank you.
Go to the back in a second. Sit still. Great job. No cares. No, parents, you haven't missed it. We're still waiting on those lovelies to arrive. Okay, in case you're wondering. Yeah, but that's not for you guys. It's for the fourth graders for performing. Well, I have your attention. Tomorrow we have our fall festival. Okay. So we'll see you at 3, hopefully, if you didn't purchase tickets for your children, you can do that at the door. In addition to that, next week we have on Halloween, the 31st of October, we have our vocabulary parade. So please make sure that your child chooses an excellent and challenging word that they can show in costume. And they would need to have their word, and then they would also need to have their sentence for the word and the definition. So we're looking forward to doing that. Oh, and they're here. How exciting. We have some people here, an audience.
Okay.
Trying to get around children.
Straight line, right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. If I keep going over here, I don't want you to have part of us. We'll have you sit right there. There we go.
Third grade, one more time. Sit all the way down on your bottom. And give fourth grade a little bit of space. Third. This is third. Oh, you're fourth? What was I thinking? You were here earlier this morning? You were.
All right, Nicholas, sit all the way down.
Oh, it's the business class. Oh, that's the Tuesday. That's why I didn't see them.
All right. Okay, parents and guests, thank you for attending our first annual math poetry recital. It's not about the numbers, it's about the math and how we feel about math and how other people have felt about math, and giving us a little opportunity to use our language arts skills and learn how to present in front of an audience and how to memorize things other than math facts. So without any further words from me, I am going to have a seat and we will have the stars of the show come up and recite their poems. All right, here we go. All right, and first one on the top is Ava. Speak up a little bit.
Is it a decimal or is it a fraction? Should I divide or use subtraction? Can anybody tell me what is this shape? Do we use a ruler or maybe a tape? 100 centimeters to 1 meter. How many milliliters to 1 liter? Push the buttons on the calculator. Teacher shouts, use your brain. 3 times 6, find the factor without using it.
And next we have Juliana.
Odd even poems, author unknown. 2, 4, 6, 8. Being even is great. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Being odd is just fine. 0 hero goes to school. 0 hero, he's no fool. 0 hero stays in space so all of the numbers get in the right place. 0 hero goes to school. 0 hero, he's no fool. 0 hero stays in his place so all the other numbers get in the right place.
Very nice. Okay, and next we have Winter.
By Lenore Henry. 6 times 6 is 36, and arithmetic doubles your troubles. 5 times 5 is 25. Your head's so addle it bubbles. You add, you subtract, and you multiply. but you find the answer is wrong. Take another whack and again subtract. And again, things don't belong. 11 times 4 is 44. Guess you better add for a change. You add, you divide, and then you decide to make a little bit of exchange. The clock strikes 10, and that's the hour when you've got to go to bed. Your problems are done, and it won't be fun to see your teacher turn all red. You tumble into bed, and you dream all night. The next morning, you're a wreck. But when you're learning arithmetic, those are things you've got to expect.
Next we have Andrew.
A Mortifying Mistake by Anna Maria Bell. I studied my timetable over and over, forward and backwards too. I did,
But I couldn't remember.
but I couldn't remember my 9 times 6 and didn't know what to do. Till my sister told me to play with my doll and not to bother with my hand. If you call her 54 for a little while, you will learn it by heart, she said. So I got my favorite, Mary Ann, and thought it was such a dreadful shame to give such a perfectly lovely child such a perfectly covered name.
And I called her
I
my
called her my dear little
54
54
100 times.
100 times till I knew.
The answer of 6 times 9.
The answer of 6 times 9 is as well as the answer of 2 times 2. The next day, Elizabeth, who the one who always acts so proud, said 9 times 6 is 52, and I nearly laughed out loud. But I wish I hadn't, and my teacher said, "Now, Dottie, tell if you can." And I thought of my dog, and sakes alive, I answered Mary Ann.
All right, and next we have Alyssa.
Smart by Shel Silverstein. My dad gave me $1 bill because I'm his smartest son, and I swapped it for 2 shiny quarters because 2 is more than 1. And then I took the quarters and traded them to Luke for 3 dimes. I guess he doesn't know that 3 is more than 2. Just then, along came old blind Bates, and just because he can't see, he gave me 4 nickels for my 3 dimes, and 4 is more than 3. And then I took the nickels to Hiram Coons down at the seafood store, and the fool gave me 5 pennies for it, and 5 is more than 4. And then I went and showed my dad, and he got red in the cheeks, and he closed his eyes, and shook his head, too proud of me to speak.
Okay, next we have Kiwa.
My dog multiplication by
Author unknown.
Afro. Late last year during winter vacation, Dad got us our dog, multiplication. Multiplication's a good dog now, but often brings trouble. Like the day I woke up and noticed he doubled. 2 dogs were there, double the fun. I had a big plan. That was 2 dogs times 1. 2 dogs were cool, but what about more? The next morning I woke up and noticed there were 4. 4 dogs were there.
4 dogs were a lot,
4 dogs were lots,
but the fun.
but the fun was still great. Until the next morning, I noticed there were 8. 8 dogs for walking was one of my fears. That's 32 legs and 16 dog ears. But I know 8 is a small completion due to 16 times my dog multiplication. That's 64 paws and 16 long tails. 32.
32 eyes.
32 eyes, and 256 toenails. Having so many dogs has been a wild, fun ride. But it's time multiplication learn how to divide.
What I'm looking for, I like it. Good job.
And next we have Desire.
When my dad asked to marry mom, he asked him for a ring. Daddy went out to the mall to buy some ring he didn't. When mommy opened up the box and much to her surprise, she found a ring that was a square, just looked into her eyes. Nobody wants a square ring. A square rings can be special, my dad's favorite pride. A square is a rhombus.
A rhombus is a special.
A rhombus is a special shape. A rhombus is a diamond too, at least it is, I think. I know it's a pair of little berries like a kitchen sink. My mom laughed the silly laugh.
Mom was filled with so
Mom
much
was
joy.
filled with so much joy, she laughed the silly laugh. I marry you this very day, you're so great at that.
Okay. Next we have Shayla.
I'll be presenting pie. A pie was discovered in ancient Greek times. It didn't have apples, bananas, or limes. Unlike desserts those pies people eat, this pie is a math constant, but it's still really sweet. Pie is pretty easy as 3.14. It used to confuse me, but not anymore. I use it for math, it's really quite slow. Although it's irrational, pie works pretty well. Areas of circles, try pi r2. It's a cool constant and deserves to be shared. For circumference you need, take a quick formula. Here it is, mister. You gotta use pi. Pi really is a good constant. Without it, I'd cry, because I'd fail in math if I tried to use pi.
Okay. And next we have AJ.
I'm doing the triangle poem by author unknown. Triangle cried, triangle too. They soaked her 3 sides. They wet her 3 ears. Triangle asked, why can't I be square? My sides are too slanted to grow my own hair. I shouldn't be blonde. I want to grow hair. I prefer having fur like a brown baby bear. Circle rolled by, the shapes aren't known to grow their own hair, not on their own. You should feel great. No shape can grow hair. Just ask the rectangle, oval, or square, and to tell the whole truth. Bald is quite cool. All shapes are born. We learned that at school. However, you can be hairy, but smoothly too. However you are, it's great to be you. Triangle smiled, took a breath of fresh air when she realized it was great to be bald or have hair.
All right. And next we have Vivian.
Presenting Primitive Paul, author and now. Primitive Paul pranced out to play in his backyard one Friday in May. Out in the back and under a tree, Paul found a green bottle. Then 2 more. That's 3. 3 bottles filled full up of special sweet stuff. Paul guzzled all 3. 3 wasn't enough. The decision Paul made wasn't so sound. You shouldn't drink things you find on the ground. Paul got real tired and slept for an hour. He heard unknown, the sweet stuff's strange power. Yes, something strange happened as Paul dreamed and dozed. Paul's body was changing from his head to his toes. Drinking that liquid hadn't been wise. When Paul got up, what had changed was his size.
Paul hopped to his house, tried the front door. Paul couldn't squeeze in. Nope, not anymore. Paul circled the outside, around his whole home. His house must have shrunk, or maybe he'd grown. Around and around, no way to get in. Stuck on the outside, quite long and real thin. The drink Paul had drank, and this might not make sense, changed perimeter Paul into a fence. And from that day on, life was real hard. Paul equaled the distance around his backyard.
Okay, very nice. Next we have Judith.
One time mistake by Anna Maria Platt. I studied my tables over and over and backward and forward too. But I couldn't remember 6 times 9 and I didn't know what to do. So sister told me to play with my dot and not to bother my head. If you call her 54 for a while, you'll learn it by heart, she said. So I took my favorite Mary Ann, though I thought it was a dreadful shame to give such a perfectly lovely child such a perfectly colored name. And I called her my dear little 54 100 times till I knew the answer of 5, 6 times 9, as well as the answer of 2 times 2. Next day, Elizabeth Wiggles, who always acts so proud, said, 6 times 9 is 52, and I nearly laughed a lot. But I wish I hadn't when the teacher said, now Dorothy, tell if you can. For I thought of my dot, and sakes alive, I answered, Mary Ann.
Next we have Logan.
I will be presenting arithmetic. 6 times 6 is 36. And arithmetic doubles your trouble. 5 times 5 is 25. You add so add double bubbles. You add and subtract and you multiply, and you find the answer is wrong. You take another whack and again subtract, still things don't belong. 11 times 4 is 44. Guess you gotta add for a change. You add and divide, and then you decide to make a little exchange. The clock strikes 10, this is the time when you got to go to bed. Your problems aren't done, and won't be fun to see your teacher turn all red. You tumble into bed and you dream all night. The next morning you're a wreck. But when you're learning arithmetic, those are the things you've got to expect.
Okay, next we have Cameron.
I am presenting the 10th tree author unknown. A sign was hanging on the tree. I read that sign from A to Z. The words were really sad to see. I'm sure my friends would all agree. A silly sign is what we did. What was written there that day? You must be 10 to climb this tree. You must be 10 to climb on me. You must be 10 to climb up high. You must be 10 to reach the sky. I was only 9 years old and I had no patience to control. I couldn't wait a year to play. I had to climb this tree that day. I sat and thought a long time till a plan came to my mind. A plan was used by little Sis. With her I knew all I could know. Sis was only 1 year old.
And small enough.
And small enough for me to hold. I knew my plan was good as gold. Together we were 10 years old. We showed the tree that we were 10 and climbed and played right there.
All right, and next we have Chase.
The poem that I will be presenting is Smart by Shel Silverstein. My dad gave me $1 bill because I'm the smartest son. And I swapped them for 2 shiny quarters because 2 is more than 1. And then I took the nickels and traded them to Lou for 3 dimes. I guess he don't know that 3 is more than 2. And then, just then, along came old white Blades. And just because he can't see,
gave me 4 nickels for was 3 dimes, and 4 is more than 3. Then I took the nickels to Harold Cooper's down at the seafood store. The 4 gave me 5 pennies for them, and 5 is more than 4. And then I went and showed my dad. He got rid of the cheeks. He closed his eyes and shook his head and allowed me to speak.
Next, we have Urella.
My poem is My Mother's Ring, author unknown. When Daddy asked to marry Mom, she asked him for a ring. Daddy rushed off to the mall to buy some bling things. When Mommy opened up the box, and much to her surprise, she found a ring that was a square and tears came to her eyes. Nobody wants a square ring. The square rings can be special. My dad explained with pride. A rhombus is a special shape. He flips squares to the side. A rhombus is a
Diamond 2.
A rhombus is a diamond too. At least I think it is. I know it's a parallelogram like her kitchen sink. Mom was filled with so much joy she laughed a silly laugh. I'll marry you this very day. You're so great at math.
And next, we have Nicholas.
My dad gave me $1 bill because I'm the smartest son. And I swapped it for 2 shiny quarters because 2 is more than 1. And then I took the quarters and traded them to Lou for 3 dimes because I guess he didn't know that 3 is more than 2. I just did a long old wine base, and just as he can't see, he gave me 4 nickels for my 3 dimes. And 4 is more than 3. Then I took the nickels and combs down at the seafood store, and the 4 gave me 5 pennies for them, and 5 is more than 4. Then I went home and showed my dad, and he got red in the cheeks, closed his eyes, and shook his head and allowed me to speak. Smart by show silver star.
And next, we have Samra.
My poem is To Solve a Story Problem by Unknown. To solve a story problem, I read it a time or two. I think about the action. I think about what to do. I analyze the problem. I know that's very wise. I acted out, read it, I try to visualize. Sometimes I draw a picture to show it part by part. Understanding the problem is what I need to solve.
And next, we have Grace.
I'll be reciting the story of Digit 2, author unknown. The final day of Digit school. Digit sat proud and cool. 1908. 6 arrived running late. 3754. Look real hard, count one more. A number near 1 and 3. Which one was it? Count and see. Headmaster grinned, but quite primed. End of the year, it was time for handing out digit tasks. Cause digit work, it always lasts. 7 3 were put on nods. There were sighs, laughs, and sobs. 1 0 made a 10. 9 8 on clocks again. 2 just sat and sat and sat and sat and sat and sat. Waiting for his work. A cop, a cab, a cook, a clerk. Call me now, put me to use. Headmaster paused and sipped some juice. Then he told 4 and 6 to go in cards for magic tricks. 5 was asked to go on dollars. The crowd yelled out with cheers and hollers. 2 complained, how about me? I'm right here next to 3. Headmaster looked frown to frown, stared at 2, feeling down. A tear then dropped from his eye. He said some words, some digits cried. I'm leaving here, my digit school. Thought it over, thought it through. Time to go. Rest a while. But then his frown began to smile. To your special, sharing, caring, a great leader, friendly, daring. You'll make digits, great galore. With two headmaster, we'll win some more. Two just sat there in his seat, stunned and shocked. This was sweet. The room it rolled, the room it rocked. Cheers filled his ears around the clock. Two got up and walked down the aisle with his proud two-digit smile. Then,
Next we have Tyson.
I'll be reciting math about me. Numbers, numbers all around, everywhere they can be found. Numbers tell how old I am and how many people in my fam. How much I weigh and just how tall, where I live and that's not all. Numbers are a part of me. Numbers, money, time, and history.
22. Wake up.
When to wake up and when to eat. What size shoes to buy for my feet. How much money something costs. What number to call if my dog gets lost. I don't know where I would be if numbers weren't a part of me.
Okay, next we have Clara.
The story of Digit 2, author unknown. The final day of Digit school, Digit sat proud and cool. 1908, 6 arrived, running late. 3, 7, 5, 4.
3, 7, 5, 4. Look real hard. You're good. You're good. You're good. Look real hard. Count one more. You want to get down and take a break? Down, take a break. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. We're gonna give you your phone so you can take a look at it. Okay, while Claire's taking a break, let's go to Bradley.
I'll be reciting Metaphor by John G. Wells. I metaphor when I was 3 and all the things it did to me, and counting fingers 1, 2, 3. When the 4 brought in a 5, all my counting fingers came alive. Reaching for the other hand said times 2 is also grand. They ran through 6, then 7, then 8, and ran and danced with 9 to celebrate. Then the quantum leaped to 10, and shouts of let's do it again. Somehow the 1s, 2s, and 3s increased in size exponentially. Still my fingers are mathematically smitten, seeking warmth inside me.
And Hamza?
I will be reciting pie poems. A pie was discovered in ancient Greek times. Didn't have apples, bananas, or lunch. Unlike dessert, no pie people eat. This pies are not constant, but it's still really sweet. Pie's pretty easy, it's 3, 4, and 4. It used to confuse me, but not anymore. I use it for math, it's really quite 12. Although it's irrational, pie works pretty well.
There it is.
Arrows and circles Try pirate medias too. It's the cool concept, it deserves to be shared. For circumference, you need a quick formula. Here it is, mister, you got it in spot. Yes, yes. Pi is a cool constant, without it I cry. Cause I'll fail my math if I try to use pi.
No.
Is it a decimal or is it a fraction? Should I use division or should I use subtraction? Can anyone tell me what the shape is? Should I use a ruler or should I use a tape? 100 centimeters to a meter. How many milliliters to a liter? Press the buttons on a calculator. The teacher says, use your brain, you'll need them later. 3 times 6, find the factor, but don't use a protractor.
Okay, and Alexander?
I never fall when I was 3 and all the things that fit to me and the counting fingers 1, 2, 3. With the 400 or 5 on my counting fingers came up. 3 times 6, 48 and 6 times 2 was so good. When the
They ran through 6.
they ran through 6 and 7, 8, and then 69 celebrate with the quantum and shout of let's do it again.
Somehow the 1.
Somehow the ones, 2s, and 3s increase in size exponentially. And still my fingers are mathematically smooth, seeking more and less.
All right, Claire, why don't you try again, take the paper up with you, just in case you get stuck. You wanna try it? No? Okay. Okay, so thank you so much to our parents and guests. We got everybody, right? I don't think I missed anybody. Okay. That concludes our presentation for today. Thank you so much, parents and guests, for coming. Students, first we'll dismiss the 3rd grade class that's here.
Good 4th,
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry. The 4th, I'm sorry,
It's
4th
Miss
grade.
Blue's class.
I didn't realize that.
Blended.
They blended in. We'll dismiss you back to your class, and then this class will have some light refreshments. And oh wait, but before we do that, I've got a picture with all the other classes. So what I'll have you do is stand up, and I will invite you up here. So let me do that part.
Miss Baker's class.
They was repeating because we didn't have enough ankles hurt so bad. Did I question? I feel like you were in second place, like in my place. Winter was definitely a face day. I was
Right now, put it back in.
There we go. Now, before you hop down, let's get this first row.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching, and we hope we'll see you tomorrow at the Fall Festival. Bye.